Game 4 of the preseason is in the books for the Toronto Maple Leafs as they head to Belleville to take on the Ottawa Senators. And let's be real, there was a lot of Toronto Marlies, a lot of, let's say not so regular guys out there for the Toronto Maple Leafs as they win 6-3 though in Belleville against the Sens. And you saw a lot of good things from today's hockey game. I thought, for the most part, Samsonov was good. A few little stinkers. We'll talk about that in a bit. But Nick Robertson, the big star from today's game. And it's something we talked about in the preseason preview, right? What are you going to get from him? It is kind of that time where you want to see him take that next step. Well, in the first period, Denis Mulligan along the boards with the puck centers it to Nick Robertson, who kind of walks into it. He gets about at the top of the circle and lets a wrist shot go. It's a beautiful shot. Nice screen in front. And the Leafs are up 1-0 as it passes Anton Forsberg, 7:54 into the first period. Mulligan and Victor Mete grab assists on that goal. Denis Mulligan has put a really nice preseason together. Maybe this is going to kind of, I don't know, make him, make the team. We'll see how that ends up down the road. Then, it looks like this might be the future fourth line. But David Kampf, Zach Aston-Reese, and Nick Aube-Kubel come down on a 3-on-2. David Kampf gets it over to Zach Aston-Reese. Or no, it was Aube-Kubel initially, who fires it over to Zach Aston-Reese. And it's a beautiful first stop. But there to bang it home is Nick Aube-Kubel. His first goal as a Toronto Maple Leaf. Obviously preseason game, so you really don't count that much. But he gets his first goal as a Leaf. Nice little just banging in the rebound. Zach Aston-Reese and David Kampf get the assist in the goal at 8:29 of the first period. Less than 1 minute after the Nick Robertson goal to open the scoring, and the Leafs are up 2-0. Then, minute and a half after that, Leafs dump the puck in the zone, and we always talk about forecheck, give us effort. Well, Wade Simmons goes flying into the hit, and there was one guy who came along with him and basically sandwiched the dude, and what that forced him to do is make a mistake. Now, arguably the biggest mistake you can possibly do as a defenseman is get a lot of puck along the boards and blind pass, backhand, right through the middle of the ice, and it lands right on the tape of Victor Mete, who walks into a slap shot, and he beats Anton Forsberg. At 9:49 of the first period, Victor Mete unassisted, and the boys are up 3-0. Great stuff. Less than 30 seconds to play in the first, however, puck goes down to the Leafs, and Ilya Samsonov can't play the puck. He tries to, doesn't go well, and ends up in the back of the net as Parker Kelly scores with 28 seconds to go in the first period. Again, not great from Samsonov in that play. But again, overall, I thought he was okay in the game. But a couple of the goals, you don't want those to go in. Especially that one where you get out of your net to play the puck and you misplay the puck. In the second period, Drake Batherson scores 9:29 in. And look, it was just a beautiful goal. Tic-tac-toe. Can't blame Samsonov there. And we head to the third period. It's a 3-2 hockey game. Leafs are up 3-0. It's now 3-2. You've seen this before. But in that third period, Denis Mulligan scores. And how did this one go in? Well, it was a point shot from Nick Robertson. Absolute blast of a slap shot. It goes off the post, and Mulligan bangs home the rebound. And like I said off the top, he has had a phenomenal, fantastic, and kind of just went like that with it. Didn't go too well. But Mulligan has had a really, really nice preseason. Nick Robertson has put an insanely good last couple of games together. And Philip Kroll gets the other assist on that goal at 9 minutes of the third period to put the Leafs back up by 2. It's now a 4-2 game. Then, on the power play, and this is what I love to see. Nick Robertson finding that puck about, again, top of the circle, right, in that area. But he reaches for it and settles the puck down. And it was just such a beautiful play. And then he just wrist shot. It's just a beautiful shot from Nick Robertson, beating the goaltender on the power play. And, Aube-Kubel and Villeneuve gets the assist on that goal at 17:30 of the third period, putting the Leafs up, 5-2. They're feeling pretty good about themselves. And then Justin Holl at the empty net fires one from behind his own red line and buries it. Logan Shaw gets the assist on the goal at 17:59, 29 seconds after the Robertson goal, and making it 6-2 Leafs. Now, Crookshank score with 16 seconds left. And again, not a goal you want Samsonov letting in, though. Not a great angle, just a shot that just finds a way to squeeze through him. And that just can't happen, right? But again, it is preseason, but those are the things you look at, right? How is he playing the puck? Is he making the stops he's supposed to make? Well, he didn't play the puck very well in that first goal. And on the third goal, again, it's a squeaker that shouldn't have gone through him. But it's preseason. It is what it is. Other than that, other than those 2 goals, and if you're thinking about it, you're up 3-0 and made it 3-1, and you're up 6-2 and made it 6-3. So they really weren't in a damaging situation, right? Everything in between, he did a really nice job. He really did. Shots on goal for the game, 37-30 in favor of the Leafs. Power plays, both teams were 1 for 4. And key guys in the game today, Nick Aube-Kubel, obviously a goal and an assist for him. Dennis Mulligan continues to have this ridiculous preseason. He had a goal and an assist. And Nick Robertson, after scoring in his last preseason game, had a 3-point night today. 2 goals and an assist. And he's really making that bid for that opening night roster spot. We've talked about it so much about Nick Robertson. The talent is there. We see the AHL numbers. They're gorgeous with all that. But you want to see it transform into the NHL. This is about as good of a game as you've seen from Nick Robertson, and you basically played the Sens. They had Forsberg in net. I saw Tkachuk. I saw, again, I was focusing a lot on the Toronto Blue Jays game, let's be honest here. But I saw Brady Tkachuk. I saw Drake Batherson obviously scored for them. Thomas Chabot was out there. So some of their key guys were there in uniform. And Nick Robertson put up a 3-point night. Obviously, Victor Mete on the point had a goal and an assist. And hey, ain't that important for the Leafs, right? With the D-core, we obviously your Dahlstrom's gonna be out like a ton of time. Jordy Ben's gonna be out 3 weeks. We obviously know Jake Muzzin's back's not right. We know Timothy Liljegren's out at least 3 weeks or whatever it is. So the D-core is hit. So Victor Mete's gonna have to step into a role. And to see him get a 2-point night today and that nice little blast of a slap shot, and obviously gets an assist as well. Nice job for him. Samsonov, like I mentioned, 3 goals on 30 shots. Again, 900 save percentage. It's not a bad day. Again, a couple of the goals shouldn't have gone in, but it is what it is. It is preseason. Now, game 5 of the preseason, as we're getting to that point where we kind of want regular season hockey to start. That starts, the next one for the Buds is on Monday as they're in Montreal taking on the Canadiens at 7 o'clock. Puck drop there for game 5 of the preseason. And, I'm assuming a lot of the regulars are going to be in there considering they weren't in this game today. All right, so you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and are getting closer to that point where you want hockey to actually start for real, smack the like button. Do appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button. You guys not already, comment down below thoughts on the video, thoughts on the game tonight. Would you like, would you not like from today's game for the Leafs? Would you like from Nick Robertson? Would you like and not like from Ilya Samsonov? Let me know all your thoughts in the comments below. Twitter link is down below. So follow up, media, all that great stuff. The Instagram link is also down below. So follow up there if you guys have not done so already. And I will talk to you guys, of course. Jays edition tomorrow night. Game 2 of the 3 games set against the Red Sox. Brian Bayo and Ross Stripling gets the ball for the Jays tomorrow at 3:07 at Rogers Center. And as for the Toronto Raptors, yes, you heard me. Game 1 of the preseason, I believe, is on Sunday against the Jazz. So I'm going to try my damnedest to get a video out to you guys tomorrow for a preseason preview for them, okay? It's going to be a busy time on the channel for a while, all right? And obviously for the Leafs, as I mentioned earlier, they take on the Montreal Canadiens in Montreal. 7 o'clock puck drop there on Monday night is the more tune-up stuff heading into the regular season. I'm assuming Matt Murray's going to get that start in Montreal on Monday. We'll have to wait and see, though, all right? So thank you guys so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and the game tonight. We'll talk to you guys then.